Let's make sure we don't walk into them little people right there. Zeus, that little dog. You stay next to me, buddy. It's gonna be interesting. Maybe not. Hello. How you doing? All right, good job, Zeus. Not yo yo yo. All right, little guy. This is what we ain't gonna do today. I already got that leash on you. What are you doing today, Jens? Me and Zeus just ate lunch at Culver's, and now I'm finna give him this walk. And then guess what that means? Pajama time. We ain't doing that pulling today. I got you leashed up, little one. I'm gonna get this part right over here and make my lap all the way around. Then mine and Zeus's day is gonna be done. Look at the trees. You see them? What are you waiting on? You see my trees? Look how they're changing colors now. Ready for some right? I don't blame you. I am too after this right here. After I get drug around all the way around this park, I'm going to be ready for it too. Because look at the leash. Wide open he is. This is where my little crackheads hang out at right here, see them? When they don't have nowhere else to go. This is where they loiter around. Yeah, look, there come one right now. See? Crack McJack. I don't know where you think you're going, Zeus. Yeah, look, it's nice out here today, isn't it? It's pretty. It's like 74 degrees. Look at the sun. It's like 74 degrees. And nobody is hardly here but me and Zeus. I like fall. See the tree right there? That's a nice color. Me and you can't walk in the same place, Zeus. Hello, Teresa. How you doing today? Me and Zeus is out here and we finna knock this walk out. We gotta walk around this park. But this one wants to go in 20 different directions. How you doing, Johan? I hope I said that correctly. Zeus, you gonna get us run over from that man right there. You don't care, do you, Zeus? See how they loiter at the park right here? We don't mess with them. We go the other way. We go that way. Look, there's another loiterer. See? Nothing else going on in the world. Look how pretty that tree is. Johan, am I saying that right? Johan? I'm saying hello. I hope you can hear me. I'm looking at my fall color trees as I walk my Doberman here. We're going on our last walk for the day. And we're going to cut this trail right here all the way around what's known as Delano Park. Oh, you can hear me? I see the smiling face. It's good. This one wants to go fast. See that leash? Look how he's got it pulled. You see that? He wants to go fast. Look how nice this looks. Doesn't that look good to walk in the fall? There's them houses, Jens. They're still there. Look at that right there. Look at that balcony. That's what I like about that house. Does it have a door up there? Nope, just windows. Look at that. So what's the balcony for? Where you can't climb out the window? Is this Decatur, Alabama? It's Decatur, Alabama. 20 minutes from Huntsville, Alabama. The Space and Rocket Center. We sound like a bunch of hicks, but let's face it, we're all a bunch of rocket scientists. Look at the trees, isn't that beautiful? Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy. You messing up everything, little guy. Uh-huh. You didn't know about that, did you? You look at my trees, Teresa. Do you think them are pretty? I like walking over here when the sun is shining like this. Because look what you get to walk through. I think that's pretty. Oh, there went a leaf right there. You're moving to Decatur, Georgia. You won't be far from me at all. I know right where that's at. Hey, but y'all can pay the lottery over there. We can't pay the lottery in Alabama. We have to drive to Tennessee or Georgia to buy our lottery ticket. See Zeus's camera on his back? If you play the lottery, Teresa, and you hit it, split it with me. Remember, I was with you from the beginning. Don't ever forget that. I just need about half. You're going a little too fast, Zeus. But what's new there? Hey, look, tell me what you think about these people's yard right here. You see it with the bushes? See it? That's their driveway. It goes up to that house. But look, they don't have any grass. They just planted them bushes right there. I don't understand why they done that. But there's another house up here in their backyard. They don't even have like a yard of grass. They grew corn and stuff like that. It's nothing but corn stalks in their backyard. I don't know why they did that either. Sharing is caring, Teresa. That's exactly right. Listen to Jens. If you ain't never listened to him on nothing, listen to him on that. Look at the tree, how pretty. This is pretty right here. I like this tree. I think that's pretty. Look at that one. That one's nice too. Them got people walking around looking lost. Them the kind that worry me right there. Jens is trying to hustle up on some money. I don't blame you, Jens. You know, it's no crime in asking, is it? Has anybody heard from Myra? Where is Myra? Nobody has heard from him. He's missing. Beautiful walk. It is nice over here. I come over here because see that right there? That's out pure in the sunshine. And it's not really that hot at 74 degrees. But when you walk around in that sunlight a lot, it does get a little warm. Johan is back calling saying hello. He likes for people to say hello to him. Hello, Johan. This is not my side of town either right here. This is on the opposite side of town for me. But I like to come and look at those trees right there. Now I'm back in the sunlight. His sunlight is what's crucial. Just a little farther, Zeus. What are you looking at? We can't get spooked up on, Zeus. Keep an eye out, buddy. Charlie, I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where it's really cold. That's why I'm moving to the south. Well, you're moving to the right place, because sometimes down here at Christmas time, it'll be 60 or 70 degrees. So you're moving to the right place, but I hope you like heat, because in the summertime, that humidity's going to eat you up. Hello, Anita. Me and Zeus are out walking today on our little fall trail, looking at the trees losing their leaves. And there's a bunch of them too. We get this little lap done right here, and me and Zeus will be able to call this a day. I'm not doing that with you today. I'm not doing that with you today at all, Zeus. This guy keeps saying no English. We got you, guy. Here, let me help you. There you go, guy. I'm going to help you out with that no English. I'm going to help you plumb out with that. Look at the little school. You see the little middle school? It looks more like a prison, doesn't it? Than a school. And then it's got the police parked at it, too. You know, we don't have school shootings here, though. Not yet, anyway. Sorry for the late response. What response, Jen? Oh, removing the one that keeps saying hi. That ain't no problem. I got the same button. It's just hard for me to see my screen when the sun is shining like that. Because that little buddy is bright today. That's why I like coming over here with these shade trees. And I'm not walking that way today. That right there, that's not the good way to walk. I'm a little terrified of that neighborhood. What'd you say? Yes. Oh, for that guy? It doesn't matter about him. I don't care nothing about him. Sitting there hollering hi all his life. Let him go find somebody else to holler at too. Whew. Made it at that sun for a minute, Zeus. Thank God. That sun gets warm out here at 75 degrees. If you stay in that sun a long time, it gets hot. He does like it's walking. And I walk him and run him like this. So when I get him home, Teresa, he's done. He won't tear my house up. He gets up there on his spot on the couch. And then he really just lays around and sleeps. But I keep him busy. Jump, little buddy. Not much of a jump for you, was it? Let's go. Hello, Marie. What's up, Pika? It's going good, man. I got him back out on a walk. We're going to knock this out. This is when I always finish up with Zeus. How you doing out there in California? Because I know how I would be doing out there. So glad you could make it. I'm glad you could make it too today, Marie. Let's go, Zeus. Yeah, I like him to be there. The house is a no play zone for Zeus. We don't do that running through the house. Zeus is too big. He'll tear up everything, man. So we spend the energy outside. You doing all right? Let's go, Zeus. Let's get out of this sun. Gets a little warm out here in this 75-degree light. Jens is over there spaced out, Marie. He said, oh, I'm sorry for the late response. Jens is in his own world. What's going on out there in California, Pika? What's happening out there today? Anything amazing? Is Zeus a dad? No, I don't do that yet. In about 2 years, I'm gonna get one of the puppies. What I do is sell the vials of his sperm. I haven't asked for a puppy yet, but in about 2 years I'm going to. I just get rid of the, because people want puppies off of him because of his history, because of his record, or what do they call it, the family tree, the papers, his pedigree, however you want to refer to it. Same thing for me, just out here working and more working. Ain't that the truth, man? I've been cool. I've been hanging out, been doing this right here, what you see me doing right now. Going with this dog 7 days a week. He keeps me in real good shape. Let's cut through the shade right here, just straight ahead. And walk by the little children. What do you do for work, man? I haven't worked since I was 32. December I'll be 52. I haven't worked in 20 years. And I don't have the first complaint. Sometimes it gets a little boring. Because everybody has still got to work. But I don't really miss no time clock. What's up, Chris? All right, you just keep walking by the kids, Zeus. All right, let's get through the little traffic and we'll be good to go again. Glad we made it to the shade, buddy. Anyway, I was telling you about my job situation. I haven't worked in like 20 years, and I'm glad I was able to not work. I'm not glad of the reason I'm not able to work, but I'm glad I hadn't had to be bothered with that anymore. Sometimes I miss it, but not for the most part. That's a nice one. Keep walking. Don't pay no attention to that. I'm a narrator and a voice actor, and I also help manage others who want to work in that type field. What did you used to do for work? I used to do the design work. People are like visual merchandising in stores. That's what I used to do, or like set design for some like movies or shows. That's what I was into, the visual aspects of design. I was pretty good. I was a #1 designer in the southeast region of these here United States. I didn't have nothing to complain about. But I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. After I hadn't done it in a while, it's like you start thinking, who's the audacity of these people to tell me to be somewhere at a certain time and do this while I'm there? And then when I can leave. It's almost like prison. I don't know that guy on that bench, dude. But you do me a favor and watch him. He's got twisted like a Twizzler. But men, I meant to say, help manage others too. You can manage Zeus if you want to, man. I'll put him in a box and send him straight to you. You good, man? What you moved for? Walk, Zeus. I don't know what kind of dog that is, but Lord, if Donald Trump here, he's going to be on the first thing out of here. You can't talk like that in Decatur, Alabama, brother. You'll end up in alligator Alcatraz. Is Zeus a rapper or singer by chance? Hey, with AI, he could be a lot of things. I don't know that guy coming here either. You notice how he starts watching these people and starts walking towards them when I'm walking towards him. He won't see who they are before they see me. Why are you laughing, Jens? Because I said he'd go to alligator. Listen, that's a real thing they calling it over here. They got it like in the Everglades of Florida. And when they catch them migrants, they put them on a bus and they send them to alligator Alcatraz. They just went in a daycare today. They on the news complaining about that. Them two right there, be next to go see them right there. They just went in a daycare and arrested people. How you doing, fella? And arrested people in front of the little kids at the daycare. So that's what's on the news today. That's a pretty dog. Thank you. Let's walk, Zeus. Well, you know, they told me Zeus was pretty, so I hope Trump don't get them. They had good taste. Maybe they could stay for a little longer. Zeus, you done flew us all the way through here, buddy. Shout out to the guy chilling in the bushes. Yeah, that's the guy. He's working for the city, trimming them flowers and stuff for the winter. Yeah, he's handling business up here. Look, this is what this is. See it? Let me show it to you. Stripes. What up, Stripes? This is like the little rose garden in the park I'm at. I like to see them the roses over there. You can't see them, they're dying. But this is the rose garden in the park that I walk at. This is the nice shaded spot. This is the chill spot. What a beautiful dog. I used to have a couple of Doberman Pinschers many, many years ago. This brings back a lot of fun memories from a long, long time ago. Yeah. They haven't changed. You see how he's sitting there ready to go? See how the leash is pulled all the way out from my belt? They hadn't changed a bit. He's sitting on G, waiting on O. Thanks, Marie. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to get Zeus's last walk in for the day. I hope everybody else is having a good day. It's nice out in Alabama today. 74, and it looks nice. This is where I like to bring Zeus to, because we can sit back and relax, and he can be in the shade. But them people's down there, so I won't be letting him off the leash to frolic around. They frown on that a lot. Let me step up on this meat. See, that's the part. Because that's the bad side of the neighborhood over there. Well, it ain't bad, it's just older. And the houses are smaller. See them? It's not the bad side. How did you make it up there, Zeus? Did y'all see that? If I get up, he gets up. It's the bigger houses on that side. Magnum PI. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna get actually another Doberman. And you can call me Magnum PI for real then. Zeus and Apollo. I got the Zeus right there. I just need the Apollo part. Zeus is a pretty dog, though. He just wants to go too fast on that leash, man. He just always want to get around the next corner, see? He just got to be first. In that race, when I run that race with him, you couldn't keep him straight. He was wanting to charge by them dogs, wide open. All right, that's the end of the little rose garden. See, that's what's left of the roses. Right there. Your Doberman? Yeah. Them Dobermans get attached to you, and you can't let them go. I meet people all the time that lost their Doberman, and they have tattoos on them. Uh-oh, somebody said something about alligator Alcatraz. Remember when Dolores Bickerman had her own little alligator? Hold on, Dolores Bickerman. Where do I know that name from? Had her own alligator. I know that name, but I don't know why I know that name. I don't know why. I don't know. I can't remember. You have to ask me a lot of things before the edible kicks in, man. All right, Zeus. We're going to cut down about the big houses again. But I'm going to cut this street today. Let's go, buddy. I can't remember. Who is Dolores Bickerman? I'm going to end up Googling that if you don't tell me. Wait, buddy. Let me get that leash. All right, we're going to walk, Zeus. They're going to wait, and we're going to walk. There you go. Miss Dolores Bickerman is from the movie Lake Placid. She's the lady who was feeding people to her alligators. Is that where I know that name from? See, that's the same little house I walk by right here every day. It's a big-ass house, though. That's a big-ass house. Come on, Zeus. See when Zeus pulls that leash? Really, it's my fault, because I just let him go. But if I just hold it, he doesn't pull it that much. But I get distracted with my phone and just let it go, and he goes way out that way. He was not very affectionate, but he was okay. However, my female was my favorite. Yeah, the female Dobermans. How you doing, sir? The female Dobermans are they real clingy. My friend's got one from Georgia, the one I done that race with. She's not so clingy. Zeus was getting at her, and she didn't mind showing Zeus her teeth at all. And Zeus backed off of her quick. Dog, if you come out that door, he's pretty in that door, though. Look at him. Look how pretty he is. I don't want to shine it in them people's house. That would be rude. Zeus has done got where he's older. The older he gets, the closer he stays to me. I like that one right there, too. Like it when I sit on the couch at night, he usually lays on his side of the couch. But now, he wants to lay under my feet. It seems like the older he gets, the closer he wants to get. I was hoping for it to be the opposite way. You ain't gonna make it far, buddy. Turn around. Not you, Zeus. I was talking to that old car. But okay, good for you. Hey, we haven't been down this street. Let's go down this street. Come on. I really like his house. Look at that. I really like that house right there. Jens and Thor, I'm going to get some rest and have a great day, everyone. Okay, Jens, I just now see you, buddy. Take it easy. I'll get with you tomorrow, Jens. Thank you for coming. She never even liked any of the girls that I dated and brought home. Jealous. We're going this way, Zeus. Thanks, Maria. Bye, Charlie and Zeus. Bye, Jens. Those are some nice houses. Look at them. Look at that one right there. You know where I'm at right now? This is old Decatur. Oh, he came through, didn't he? Look at the little guy right there. He gonna kill everything moving coming to this house. I don't blame him. You see the house? Defend that one, buddy. This is what I was telling you. This is I like the old homes too. Marie, look at them. I like the architecture of them. And you know what? Look, just look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's a really nice house. What I was telling you about them is, this is old Decatur. These houses have been here for like a really long time. Like when steamboats were still on the river. This is how old these houses are. But I like coming over here because you can see the houses. But see how the little street has got trees on them? My street doesn't have this. These are little tree-lined streets. And see how old the trees are? At least you know how old this neighborhood is. Trees don't grow that fast. Let's walk this. I like coming through here and walking through. It seems to be, it's quiet here because these people own their homes and stuff. I just subbed to your channel. I appreciate it, Stripes. I need all the subs I can get. You ought to check out Zeus's shorts. Now, I make some hellacious shorts with Zeus. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss. But I can make some cool-ass shorts with Zeus. Let's go this way, Zeus. Zeus is a smart dog. But I appreciate you. Oh, look, they renting this house over here. I thought these houses was all owned, but this house is for rent. Check that out. I'm gonna get over there and get me a closer look at that. Look at this guy. He wants to be a problem. Well, Halloween's over, people, but you know, if you want to keep that spider web up, that's you. Yeah, I like these houses too. Look at them. Look at the little picket fence around their yard. I like that. We're going to cross this street, Zeus, and we're going to go over here. Let's walk. But thank you, Marie. Sometimes, I tell you, sometimes they hit. And the ones, Marie, I don't like that little house right there. Red Tigers beat Bama, LSU. Wait a minute. I'm in Alabama. We say roll tide to that. Wait now, I'm in Alabama. Don't do us up already. See this house right here? They say this house right here is for rent. Look at this house. I wonder what the rent would be on it. Born and raised in Decatur, where it's greater. Shredder, me too. Well, Hillsboro, Lawrence County. If you're from Decatur, I'm in Decatur right now. Look at this house. This is the house for rent. I just don't know about that because look right there in that bottom piece right there. That's Reynolds wrap, aluminum foil. So that's not a good welcoming first sign right there, is it? So Zeus, let's me and you keep walking. And winter time's coming too. I don't think Reynolds wrap can hold that cold there. But now this one, this bad boy right here, I walk by this one every day. Sincerity, just go to stay with my school. Is that where you go to school at? Slow down, Zeus, you're going too fast. And look at the little swans. Can't you see these back in the 1950s and stuff? Probably as long as this house been here. You can sure tell that, can you? What's up, Kelsey? We walking through old Decatur, Chelsea, looking at these like old houses. Well, they're nice houses. They're just old. But some of them are nice. Beautiful neighborhood. Thank you, Stripes. Of course, I don't live here. I live on the other side. I just come over here and look at these old houses. You graduated from LSU with your MBA? What did you get it in? That's business, right? What are you working at in your business field? I don't know these people. Hold on, Zeus, I hear stuff. Look at their little outside porch. Look at that. That looks like something you would see in a Southern Living magazine. I'm glad you came, Chelsea. Hey, guy. He come by staring at me, so I just pointed my phone at him. I'm recording you, looking at me. Specialized in finance. I work for Goldman Sachs. Well, now looky here. Me and you are just now about to become real good friends, aren't we? Here, Stripes. I can see me and you finna get along real good, buddy. Look at that one. That's a nice house, too. Hello. I promise I'm not trying to rob your house. I'm just live streaming, showing off the houses. I'm not a killer or a burglar. Woo, that lady was out there in her yard. I don't want people to think I'm trying to rob their house. You know, people down here in Alabama is crazy. If they think you doing that stuff, they'll go in the house and get the shotgun, and that'd be the last thing you see. Had to visit my doctor today. What's wrong with you today? Why are you going to the doctor? We was just talking about money, and now you talking about going to the doctor. You cut my chances down already. We're going to go back this way, Zeus. Maria, I had to tell her, though. I didn't want her to think she was out there shoveling in her flower bed. I didn't know she was there. And I just had that phone right in her face in her house. And I was like, oh, God, she thinks I'm going to rob her. You know, people get nervous about that. What does it say? I do financial planning and specialize in evaluating stock. Had my annual physical. Well, I hope everything is okay with you with your annual physical. Look at this little dog. See him right over there? And then look at this one, wanting to pull the leash and harass him. You better not dare, Zeus. Hey, turn around. That's enough. Give me that leash. See, if I hold the leash, he's much better. If I just let him go, he just acts crazy. I know that guy right there. Yeah, I know that guy. Keep walking, Zeus. Keep walking, buddy. Yes, I know that guy. He used to, I like that little front porch right there. He used to own this restaurant that I used to go to a lot. I think his name is John, but I know that guy. Look, see that black guy walking right here? He was one talking crazy, and when he seen Zeus, he got up and run. He used to own this restaurant called Albany Grill over here in downtown Decatur, and I used to go there a lot. But that restaurant closed. It didn't make it a year. But that's where I knew him from. He used to live in Point Mallard. I don't know why he's over here. A lot of people moved to the historic side, but Point Mallard is the nice neighborhood. Look at this guy. He's scared of Zeus. What's going on, man? You good? Good. All right, man. Zeus won't bother you, man. You all right? Stop. Turn. Stay. We're going to let them go, Zeus. How you doing, buddy? You going to let me go? All right, let's go, Zeus. Thanks, man. Y'all see that guy? He was scared of Zeus. People act like that a lot when they see Zeus. Tell John Peekaboo. I passed John. I got behind the SUV. I didn't want John to see me. I didn't particularly care for him. All right, we're going to go for the rose garden. And then we're going to loop back to the car, little buddy. Yeah, he used to, the reason I didn't like him and stuff is because they was like, you know, they owned a little restaurant. And they thought they was like top notch, like big ballers. And they was running it on credit, and they run their credit up, and the restaurant had to shut down. He was what we call a poser. He balled till he falled. That's what he did. All right, Zeus. Now that right there is nice. You know what? If that were right there wasn't mounted down and I could pick it up, I'd take it home. I really would. You know, don't want to go to jail for you or nothing, but I do like it. And wouldn't mind having that little container right there. See the little metal container? Wouldn't mind having that. But that buddy's heavy. You can't get it shot out. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He was shot out with it. I'm glad me and you speak the same language. Here go my homies down here working again. Yeah, they putting it in, boy. They doing things. Keep walking, Zeus. See how I'm walking, Zeus, in this shade like this. You see this? You thought it was stone. It's like metal, but it's big. You can't pick it up, trust me. I went over there and tapped it. You know, trying to give it a test run. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's go this way. Good job. Back this way. Good job. And that's how easy it is to dodge people when you walk, Zeus. You did good today, Zeus. Big baller shot callers. I got you. Yes, that's what it was. That's exactly what they was. Oh, man. Listen, as long as that credit card could swipe, you couldn't tell them nothing. But when that credit card couldn't swipe because that wrist was hurting and they was declining it, they got humbled quick. I used to work for Edward Jones after graduating from Texas Tech when I took my MBA class in Boston Road. This guy right here, Stripes. Have you got a channel page, Stripes? Am I on your channel page? Am I subbed to you? Do you have a channel? I should be subscribed to you. I need people like you in my life, guy. I really do. See these little houses over here where we was just at? You remember them, how they was like 2 and 3 stories tall? Now look right here. Balling out of control. Money ain't a thing. That's what they was hollering. Money ain't a thing. Him and Jay-Z had it locked like crazy. That's exactly it. Hello, Miss Lucy Cat. Zeus, he's doing pretty good. I'm trying to get him finished up walking for the day so we can call it done. How you doing today, Miss Lucy Cat? We're gonna loop this, Zeus. You hear me? This loop right here. I get him walk like this over here, Miss Lucy Cat, in this shade so we don't have to burn up in the afternoon. I'm waiting on the 40s and 50s to get here. That's the kind of weather me and Zeus like. After graduating from LSU, I moved back to Dallas. Oh, you live in Dallas now? And went to work for government secretary for 7 years. Yeah. I love my Red Raiders and Tigers. I know that's right, man. Support that team. That's true. When Diddy was dancing all up in the videos and Jermaine Dupri don't talk about Diddy, man. Not Diddy. Look, municipal vehicle. Got me a tag going on this city. Cater Parts and Rec. They forever over in that little bathroom too. So what's that tell you? That bathroom's forever got problems. All right, Zeus, let's go through the playground. I don't see or hear no little kids. No little cheering. As Medea would say. Children need structure. They're not getting it out here because it's empty. What's up, Mr. Joseph Long? How you doing, man? Me and Zeus is out walking. We're killing this last walk for the evening. So I can take a little bad monster here home and lay him down. Zeus keeps you moving, man. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're going to cut this way, Zeus. Good job. Zeus, turn. Center. Just walk. Hello. Go, Zeus. Good job. Good job, Zeus. And see, that's why I taught him that little trick right there, to keep him out of the way of people. I put him in between my legs when I get close to people. Because not all people do this, but listen, here's some slick folks in the world that'll try to kick at your dog and antagonize them. And then they holler, oh, that dog bit me. But that right there is why I got that camera put on Zeus. That's the little 360 X5 that just came out. It records everywhere. Because there's a lot of people that lie in the world. True Medea would always say, cheering. Got to be careful of the cheering. Yes. My wife is a graduate of the University of Notre Dame and double majors in music. She works as a music teacher and 2 English. Hey, listen, Stripes. I'm going to come and find you on my page if you're not on my page. And I'm going to, do you got a channel? Do you post on YouTube, Stripes? Yeah, Maria, it's important to have that camera right there because it keeps you out of a lot of trouble. Having a dog like that is a big liability. If they do anything, you can be sued, you can be sent to jail, and that dog can be killed. So yes, I have to keep that camera on Zeus. It's just I'm just trying to be responsible with him. And that way you can't lie on him. And trust me, you know my neighbor that's watching right now that lies. Yes, the guy from the videos. He is on here just a looking. Yeah, I keep it when me and Zeus see that red light blinking. Be still, Zeus. See that red light blinking? Yes, I keep that camera rolling. I'm glad I brought these bags, Zeus. All right. We got all that done. Good job, Zeus. This is a done day. All right, guys. We made it all the way out. See, I told you Marie knew who I was talking about in my shorts and my videos. I bought that camera, Marie, for that race I done, that One World K9. But now, I use that race to walk my dog. I even got like the chest mount with it. And when I don't let him wear it on his back, I strap it onto my chest like I did in the race. No, I don't have a YouTube page. I'm not very familiar with setting up a page. Balancing work and family today is a very, very rare day for me. I wish you did, man, because I will come and find you and we could talk about this finance. Even in the animal world, I say it wouldn't be a bad idea for animals to sign an NDA. Zeus, I love you and you're a good dog, Zeus. You work really good, Zeus. Thanks, Miss Teresa. We made it to the Zeus Mobile. So Pika, Marie, and Stripes, and everybody, Teresa, we appreciate y'all watching. But he doesn't want his day to be over, but it's over. We are right here at the Zeus Mobile. So y'all, I'll catch y'all tomorrow about 12, 1 o'clock, something like that, if y'all not doing anything, and suggest that you invest in a mutual fund. I'm going to find this guy, Stripes. I'm going to find you, Stripes. Okay, everybody. Go to my page, Stripes, and come in on it so I'm easily to find you. Okay, everybody, I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming. See you. All right, good job, Zeus.